You all and welcome back to our channel. Always remember, trading is a journey, trading is a skill, and the more you practice, the more you perfect it. I just want to show us something concerning this trading system. We always say whenever your higher time frame aligns with the lower time frame, then look for entry either on the 1 hour or 4 hour, depending on the kind of trader you are. Now, supposing you wanted to take entry on the 1 hourly chart, look at it. I said look for a close above the 21 period moving average. Look at this one. This very candle here is a close above the 9 period EMA. It can serve as your entry, and then you can place your stop somewhere on the low of that same candle. Yes, and then since you entered, you will see if you wanted to trade this on a longer time frame, then a more appropriate place to place your stop loss will be below this low, and then if you wanted to be a bit to go a bit higher, then it will have to be around just on the candlestick of that hourly candle. But your entry will be what? On a close above the 9 period EMA. So supposing you took that trade, what would happen? You see, price continued trying to move up, but it did not close above the 4-hour time frame until what? Until it came here. And then you can see this one is a close above the what? The 21 period EMA. And I can also enter here. But if I enter here, what will happen is I will be taken out of this trade, because unless if I place my stop at a strategic position such as this low, you see after it took me in profit, what happened? It rejected here and continued trading downwards to try and revisit that area. When price revisits the area it left, it is in an attempt to close some gaps or to also rebalance before it rechallenges that same place where it left. So you can see price retraced back to where we almost entered from. And what did you see here? You can see that it never traded up to where we placed our stop. We said we could place our stop either here or here. If you had placed your stop immediately after the same low, the low of the candle you entered from on the 1 hourly, you would see that you would have been taken out, because look at what price did. This same candle here, this candle would have taken you out. Exactly. This candle would have taken you out. That is why we say always try to allow your trade to breathe a little, and also wait for actual confirmation. Wait for the confirmation. Usually when you have a V like this, you don't trade it. You only wait for a revisit back to the same low here. Okay, by the time it revisits it, then you can comfortably enter at this place, because already you know price already closed above the 21 EMA, but it revisited that area where it started the journey from. When you enter a trade on a V-shaped bottom like this, usually it returns back, and that's what it did here. So you can see even in trying to take the trade, you may have a close above either of the EMAs and you may have an entry, but it is usually preferred that you wait and see if price will return back to that same area and then show signs of recovery. Just like you see this candle, this most recent candle is already trading and going higher. So if you look at it, you can still wait again for a close above at least the 9 period EMA, and then you can execute your trade here, and then this trade is now likely to continue moving higher. So you can see this is what we're saying about the trading system. You know what, by the time you are in a trade, supposing you took the trade at a comfortable low, at a comfortable low, such as this low here, this low here. Look at this low here. If you are taking the trade from there, you can see the trade continues up. At a point, it needed to take a breather, and that's why it started to come down like this. And on coming down, this 200 EMA appears to support the price and is showing signs of recovery already. So you can see how you trade the system. You must wait for confirmation. You must wait for confirmation. So even on the daily, you can see there is a massive pull back. Price was actually trading on its way up. Then at this high, it starts to retrace. You will have to wait for that retracement, especially if you cannot forecast how deep it's going to go, until it shows you signs of returning back up. Supposing it wants to return back up and you see as if it's showing signs of returning back up, then you need to look for a close above the EMAs, either the 9 period EMA or the 21 period EMA. But once you open a trade there, you just need to place your stop below that low it left, so that as it returns and revisits that low, it will not take you out. But preferably you should wait for price to still revisit that low. So that your entry is supposed to be here. Let's check and see where price closed above the blue or the red EMA. Look at it. Your trade is supposed to be at the close of either this candle or this candle here, where you can see a close above the 9 period EMA. And since then, price has been trading up. Whatever price will do, it is not expected to return back to your point of entry here. It is only going to range for a while. After ranging, it is supposed to trade higher. So this is how you keep studying the system until you hone in on your skills, and the more you practice, the more you perfect it. Thank you very much.